When the fire started, nobody knew it would reach this stage. And as you can see, the fire is still burning right over there. And also, many residents in this part of Lagos who are normally no scavengers now use the opportunity of this tragedy to make some money. Lagos is a metropolitan city surrounded by water. Amidst the traffic gridlocks that characterize road transport, a good number of Lagosians are opting for water transportation to escape the congestion on the Lagos roads. Life jackets is a safety device used on the boats. But many Lagosians now pose a no-chilling attitude towards its users, whereby they tend to remove it whenever they're on board, in which it endangers their lives. Officials on my side, would have benefited the coconut she did until she tight money. Share money, sir. Think of about Shelensi, police, she sharp to be any fed, you know. Share my Bemosa. Indeed, a nursing mother who had earlier been instructed to put on a life jacket soon unbuttoned it and began breastfeeding her baby, who had on an oversized life jacket. This endangers our life and that of a baby. Hello, you're welcome to this week's edition of African Diaspora. My name is Ismail Mohammed. To many, black is a color, but for some, it's an attitude, a culture, a way of life. And today, we will be speaking to a professor at the Black Study at the University of Missouri, right here in the United States of America. On the night of the 24th of February, the fighting continued, accompanied by sporadic shooting, which led to passers-by, commuters, and motorists running for their lives. At about 1:20 a.m., when TVC News crew arrived at the scene, shops and vehicles had already been set ablaze by one of the factions, with property worth millions of naira destroyed in the raging supremacy battle. What happened right here is not just a fire tragedy, it's a power tussle between Ujunuri boys, headed by Spider, and some other National Union members. With this illegal product recovered, no doubt, residents of Bajid area of Lagos State are fully aware of the illegal oil bunkering business striving in their community. But some passers-by are unhappy with naval ratings, who are forcing people out of their vehicles to assist them in the exercise. I'm right here at Ijede Jetty, along the Ikorodu Area Expressway, where thousands of 50-liter kegs were being recovered by the Nigerian naval officials on Sunday. However, as at 2 p.m. on Monday, the exercise seems not to have an end. Residential building and shop owners, particularly the landlord, constitute the majority involved in the bunkering business at Majid area of Lagos State. Unlucky, if I may say, for traders and artisans of Bali Market right here at Broad Street, as property worth millions of naira had been lost to this fire tragedy. And now, only God knows how they will survive in the days ahead. Whenever there is a fire outbreak, people always blame the firefighters, either for late response or for not being able to contain the fire on time. The question is, what measure do they take to contain the fire before the arrival of the firefighters? And how many people have the firefighting tool like this, or this, either at their shops, homes, or offices? Looking at these people dancing, you may be tempted to think they are at a festival. But they are not. They are loyalists of the chairman of the Lagos mainland local government. They are using the opportunity of the poverty alleviation and empowerment program provided by the council chairman to show how happy they are. This is the chairman of the council, Adekonye Oladele, whose tenure expires in less than a week. Mr. Watson, come here. I want to see you. Those were the words first said and heard on phone. On March the 10th, 1876 came the birth of telephone communication, thanks to Alexander Graham Bell using a liquid transmitter. Many decades later, Africa's most populous nation, Nigeria, joined the rest of the world in sharing their experience. A decade ago, you rarely saw a teenager own a cell phone. But now, they dominate the trend, and with the continued success and growth in technology, human lives have been threatened by the same device. According to the originator of mobile phone, the device is to enhance communication, making it efficient and effective. But now, look at what's happening right over there. It's this guy, either pinging or texting, chatting or browsing, or even playing games. Who knows? But one realistic thing here is that if anything happened, no doubt it will catch him unawares. Therefore, keep encouraging journalists the best way you can. I have to do this continuously, as this is the only hope for me and my cameraman to have a view of how the flooding situation look like here at Agilint's Magodi Road.
If you look at this bridge, it's done by the landlord. There's no government effort this area, even though the canal, they have not done anything. So please, we are asking Lagos State government to come and help us out. A lot of people have lost their life.
No doubt, residents here have seen enough flooding and are asking for government support to tackle it. As this, here where I'm standing right now, is the only access road to Omojuwa Estate. Following the recent ugly scene that rocked the Lagos waterways, some of the people affected directly and indirectly still find it unbearable. Now they say it's our time the government and the necessary agencies stood up to their responsibilities and prevent the avoidable death on the Lagos waterways. The life jacket makes a big difference between life and death on the waterways. This is a sort of protection the life jacket can give. Even putting the life jacket on without fastening it, it's as if you're not putting it on at all. And now, look at what happened. Denied the protection of the life jackets. Hello, you're welcome back. That's all we can take on this week's edition of African Diaspora. For me, black is an attitude, a culture, and it's my identity, is who I am. Olasunkanmi Mohammed. Bye-bye, TVC News. Gün doğar.